Hi guys, I'm Desper. On this video, I will do a presentation. Is final project, vocabulary buildings, part 1, oral presentation. I choose project number 3, which is collective nouns. We start for part A, the theory of collective nouns. Theoretically, collective nouns operate on the principle of notional concord. This means the verb agreement is determined by whether the speaker perceives the group as a single unit, singular, or as individual members acting independently, plural. There are two agreements of collective nouns. Format agreement, common in American English, where collective nouns almost always take a singular verb. Notional agreement, common in British English, where the verb shifts based on the nation of the group activity. Part B, the Journal of Collective Nouns. According to research in journals such as English Language and Linguistics, collective nouns are hybrids. They occupy a unique space where the grammatically number can shift mid-sentence. For example, the commit has reached a decision because they are satisfied. There are a key takeaway from academic research. Journals often highlight that collective nouns are a primary source of synthetic variation. For instance, in the Journal of English Linguistics, studies show that the more human a collective noun is, like audience or public, the more likely it is to be paired with plural verbs in British English compared to inanimate collectives like fleet or sets. I can give you 5 example sentences and explanations. For, for number 1, the orchestra is performing its final concert of the season tonight. It uses a single unit. The orchestra acts as one synchronized body. The singular verb is and the pronoun its emphasize the group's unity. Number 2, the staff disagree on the new office list. It uses individual members. Here staff is treated as plural because the act of disagreeing implies individual differences within the group. Number 3, a pod of dolphins was stopped off the coast of Maui. It used collective species. Pod is a specific term for marine mammals. Using was treats the entire group as one sighting or focal point. Number 4, the jury are arguing among themselves in the deliberation room. Internal conflict because the members of the jury are interacting with each other as individuals arguing. The plural verb is used, national concord. Number 5, our family has decided to move to a large house. It used help decision. The family is acting as a single legal and social entity. To the singular has is used to show a unified action. Okay guys, we start for second project. I choose number 5, collocations. Part A, the theory of collocations. Theoretically, collocations are analyzed through two primary lessons. There are number 1, the frequency-based approach. First and Sinclair, linguist J.L. Firth, famously stated in 1957, "You shall know a world by the company it keeps." This theory suggests that meaning is not just in the word itself, but in its habitual environment. Modern scholars like John Sinclair expanded this using corpus linguistics, arguing that language consists of uh, prefabricated chunks rather than just individual words. Number two, theory number two, the phrasa- phrase- phraseological approach. This views collocations as a middle ground on spectrum between free combinations, where any word fits it an apple, and idioms where the meaning is totally hidden. Kick the bucket. Part B, the Journal of Collocation. According to research in the Journal of Second Language Rating, collocations are a litmus test for English proficiency using the word long partner, even if the meaning is clear, results in unnatural English, such as saying big rain instead of heavy rain. Insight from journals. Academic journals like Applied Linguistics emphasize that collocations are stored in the brain as single holistic units. This is why native speakers can speak so quickly. They aren't building sentences word by word. They are retrieving ready-made blocks of language. I will give you 5 example sentences and explanation. Number 1, I made a mistake on the final exam. In English, we make mistakes but do homework. Using did a mistake is grammatically possible but collocationally wrong to a native ear. Number 2, it started to rain heavily just as we left. While rain strongly describes the same physical event, heavily is the statistically dominant partner for rain in English corpora. Number 3, he is a heavy smoker, consuming 2 packs a day. Heavy here doesn't refer to weight, but to frequency. You cannot say big smoker or large smoker to mean the same thing. Number 4, I firmly believe that education should be free. The adverb firmly strengthens the verb believe. Pairs like strongly believe also work, but hardly believe will change the meaning entirely. Number 5, we need to take a quick shower before the party. We take or have a shower, a non-native speaker might say make a shower, which is a common error based on direct translation from other languages. Okay guys, we continue for part 2, case study analysis. I chose case study number 3, vocabulary formation with collective nouns. Part 1, collective nouns as vocabulary units. According to conceptual integration theory, collective nouns function as integrative units. Instead of processing each individual member or every single bee, the brain uses a single label, swarm, to represent to the group as a distinct entity. This allows for cognitive efficiency, where a complex group is treated as a single point of reference in a sentence. Part 2, sentence analyze subject-verb agreement. The way these nouns interact with verbs depends heavily on whether the speaker views the group as a unified whole or a collection of individuals. Uh, okay guys, this is analyze subject-verb agreement in each sentence. Number 1, the committee has approved the proposal. It uses singular verb has. The committee acts as one legal body. Number 2, the jury was divided in its decision. It used singular verb was, not British English often allows were. help to solve internal disagreement. Number three, a swarm of insects covered the file. It used singular noun phrase. The focus is on the mass movement of the group. Number four, the audience clapped loudly. It used past tense, is neutral. However, the action is performed by individuals simultaneously. Number five, the staff are attending a workshop today. It uses plural verb or recognizes the staff as distinct people performing the action. Okay, guys, we continue for part 3, research-based justification. There are two theories for best justification. Theory number one, national concord. Uh, your analysis is supported by the theory of national concord. This theory suggests that subject verb equipment is governed not just by grammatical form or the s at the end of a word, but by the notion or idea in the speaker's mind. If the speaker thinks of a unit, they use a singular verb. If they think of members, they use a plural verb. Uh, the journal evidence. In the study, collective nouns and morphosynthetic complexity are published in the Journal of English Linguistics. Researchers argue that collective noun interpretation is often a matter of the dialectal variation and contextual salience. For dialect, the study notes that American English strictly prefers singular verbs for collectives. The theme is, whereas British English frequently employs plural verbs, the theme are to highlight the individuals within synthetic. For this tense, the journal highlights that the further the verb is from the noun, the more likely a speaker is to shift to plural agreement. For example, the staff is ready but they are not here yet. For the key takeaway, collective nouns are chameleon words. Their grammatical behavior is singular past plural is a window into how the speaker perceives the structure of the group at that specific moment. Okay, okay guys, that's all for me. Thank you for watching.